Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to talk about how we can onboard bulk Windows devices in Defender for Endpoint. So consider a scenario where your device is already enrolled in the Intune and you want to onboard that device in the Defender for Endpoint. Let's see how we can do this in bulk. So right now I am on my client machine and let me first show you some of the things. If I'm opening the PowerShell and if I'm typing command called host name, you can see that this is my device name Win1125H2 bulk enroll using Intune. And if I go to the access work or school, and now we can see that this device is also enrolled in the Intune. So we can see that we can also initiate the sync from the access worker school. So machine is already enrolled in the Intune. Now requirement is to onboard this device in Defender for Endpoint. So how we can do that? Let me go to the Intune portal first. So this is my Intune portal. And if I go to the devices and if I go to the Windows devices, just to show you that we can see that this is the device which I want to onboard in the Defender for Endpoint. So to do this, what we have to do, we have to go to the Endpoint Security Blade. And then if you scroll down, there is an option called Microsoft Defender for Endpoint. If you click on this, now you can see that currently this is status is showing as unavailable because we have not connected our Intune portal with the Defender for Endpoint. So now the very first step, we have to connect the Intune with the Defender for Endpoint, and then we have to configure some of the options here. One more important point, after enabling this connection option, we have to create a policy endpoint detection and response. So let me quickly go to that policy. Just want to show you something. And if you just select the platform and select the policy, and if you go to the configuration setting, now here you can see that under the Microsoft Defender for Endpoint client configuration package type, as of now we have only three options: not configured, onboard and offboard. So when we are enabling the connection between the Intune and the Defender, then we are able to see the fourth option here, which is known as Auto Connect. And then we have to use that option to onboard the device in the Defender for Endpoint. So now to onboard this, what we have to do, we have to go to the Defender for Endpoint. And within the Defender for Endpoint, let me go to the Assets and Devices. Now here you can see that as of now we have only three devices onboarded. When we are onboarding our test device, we will able to see the count will increase from 3 to 4. One more important point, we should have a valid license. Right now I am using Microsoft 365 E5 license, and you can also validate what license you have. So if you go to the settings, and within setting if you go to the endpoints, now we can see that we have Microsoft Defender for Endpoint Client to license, and one license is already utilized out of five available licenses. Now what we have to do, we have to go to the optional features, and within optional features, we have to scroll down, and here we should have one option to connect to the Intune. Like we can see that we have an option Microsoft Intune connection, and we have to turn this on and click on Save Preference. Now we can see that the preference is also saved. And now what it will do, it will just enable the connector. So let me go to the Intune portal. Let me go to the endpoint security blade, and let me click on the Defender for Endpoint. And now we can see that the connection option is now showing as available. And what we have to do, we have to enable an option called configure policy evaluation. And for Windows devices, we have to enable this option, connect with devices version 10.0.15063 and above to the Microsoft Defender for Endpoint. We have to enable this option. And then other options are related to app protection policy that we will see in the later videos. And then we have to just click on the save option. And now After some time, we can see that the connection status is also now showing as enabled. Now, at this point of time, Intune is connected with the Defender for Endpoint, and now we can create a policy to onboard the device in the Defender for Endpoint. Okay, before doing this, let me again go to the device, and in the device, I just want to run some commands. Like if you run a command called get services name sense and click on this, you can see that the sense services as of now is not running state, is in a stop state. When your machine is on board in the Defender for Endpoint, this service will automatically start and in the running state. Same thing you can also verify using the services option. If you open the services.msc, we can see that the Defender Advanced Threat Protection Service status is not running. When the machine is onboarded successfully in the Defender for Endpoint, this service is automatically in a running state. And same thing we can also verify in the registry. If you go to the HKLM software Microsoft Advanced Threat Protection, and here you can see that as of now there is not much information available. When your machine is successfully onboarded in the Defender for Endpoint, you will see a lot of registries value, and then we will see that whether the machine is properly enrolled in the Defender for Endpoint or not. Same thing we already discussed in the previous video. That's why I am not going to talk about much in this video. And now what we have to do, we have to go to the Defender portal, and now we have to create a policy, endpoint detection and response policy. Okay. Right now you can see that here we can see that 3 devices onboarded, 22 devices are not onboarded. And if you go to the EDR onboarding status, here we can see that these are the 3 devices which is onboarded in the Defender for Endpoint, and rest of the devices are not onboarded. Now what we have to do, we have to create a policy. So now here you can see that the option is grayed out. Let me refresh this, and now click on create a policy. Select the platform Windows and select the profile endpoint detection and response. Click on create, and here you have to give it a name called onboard Windows PC, and same thing you can paste in the description and click on next. And now in the Microsoft Defender for Endpoint client configuration package type, if you drop down, you can see that now the fourth option auto from connector is available. Use this option. And then sample sharing, I don't want to configure the sample sharing, and the third option is now deprecated, so no need to configure it. And then click on next, click on next, and here we have to assign this policy to a particular group. So what I will do, I will just duplicate this, and I will quickly create a group. Let me go to the group and click on new group, and then just provide the group name, whatever you want, same thing in the description. And I just want to create a assigned group. You can also create a dynamic group based on the requirement. So in the members, I will just add my one machine. My machine name is Win11, and this is the machine. Click on next, click on create. Now the group is successfully created. Let me go to the policy, and here we have to search that group. So this is my group, and I can see that one device is already part of this group, and then click on next, and then click on create. So now we have successfully created a policy to onboard the device automatically in the Defender for Endpoint. So I will pause the video for some time and will come back once the device is onboarded successfully in the Defender for Endpoint. Now after some time, if we go to the endpoint security blade, now we can see that the 4 device is showing as onboarded. And if you open the policy onboard Windows PC, we can see that the policy is successfully applied on one device. And if you click on the view report, we can see that this is the device which we want to onboard in the Defender for Endpoint using the Intune connector. And if we go to the Defender portal and go to the assets and go to the devices, now here also we can see that we have 4 devices, And this is the device we just onboarded on the Defender for Endpoint using the Intune. And we can see that the device is successfully onboarded and active. And again, if we go to the device and go to the PowerShell script and run the command cat services name sense, we can see that the now sense service is running. And if we go to the services and refresh the service, now we can see that the Defender Advanced Threat Protection service is also running. And if we go to the registry and just refresh the registry, now under the Advanced Threat Protection registry, we can see a lot of information. And if we go to the status, here we can see that the onboarding status is equal to 1, meaning that device is successfully onboarded in the Defender for Endpoint. And there are a lot of informations available in the registry. And we can also find the onboarding information. Okay, we can also find the sense ID, and then we can also find the organization ID in the onboarding information. 8D08 the organization ID. And if you want to validate this organization ID, you have to go to the Defender portal and you have to go to the system, and under system you have to go to the settings, and then you have to go to the Defender XDR portal. And here you have a organization ID which is 80085. So that's how you can onboard the Intune Enroll devices in bulk in Defender for Endpoint. And what you have to do, you just need to keep adding the device in this particular group and machine will automatically onboarded in the Defender for Endpoint. So that's all for this video, and I will see you soon in my next video.